Mings took to Twitter to share a passionate photo of himself and Aston Villa fans accompanied by the four-word caption. It seems the message may have been lost a little, with Mings having to tweet again to reinforce the fact that the tweet was a rally cry and not a criticism because of the angry faces in the picture. In reply to a Villa fan, he said, "I thought the fans were brilliant, mate. I think the photo represents everyone fighting for the same cause." Mings has been one of few claret and blue bright spots in recent weeks since signing on loan from Premier League club Bournemouth. But he has been unable to bring about an upturn in Villa's fortunes, with 2 draws, against Reading and Sheffield United, and 2 defeats to Brentford and Albion. Pundit Dean Ashton has claimed that Villa's defensive issues are going to cost them in their race for championship promotion. Villa have now conceded 37 home goals in the league, the most of any in the top 4 divisions in English football. Speaking on EFL On Quest, Ashton said, "It's going to cost them. It's what is going to mean they will fall short. It was so obvious that West Brom were able to exploit that left-hand side of their attack against Hutton especially," Ashton said. The disconnect between Alan Hutton, Tommy Elphick and El Mohammadi was just incredible, to be honest. Murphy should have made them pay twice. When Elphick steps out, Hutton doesn't come across and cover. I know they've got players out like James Chester and Axel Tuansby, but still. To concede from such a simple cross, it's just the basics, and it's not something that Dean Smith is recognized for. His Brentford teams weren't great defensively either. Mini-match report: Villa were left feeling sorry for themselves after their derby distress against Albion. It means Dean Smith's promotion wannabes have won just 2 of their last 13 matches, a dreadful run of form which is threatening to jeopardize their chances of reaching the playoffs. Villa are 10th in the championship table, 7 points off the top 6, and have played more games than most of their nearest rivals. Speaking of near rivals, their neighbours from down the road had no mercy. Robson Kanu glanced in a header on 41 minutes and Rodriguez doubled the lead with a low strike on 45 minutes. Lovre Kalinic was taken off at half-term, complaining of dizziness following a clash with Jake Livermore, to join a casualty list also including Jack Grealish, James Chester, Henri Lansbury and Tom Carroll. To add insult to injury, John McGinn will sit out Villa's next 2 matches against Stoke City and Derby County after totting up 10 bookings, but he will be available for next month's derby against Birmingham City. What the boss said: Villa manager Dean Smith, "All we can do is go into the next game and try to win. Mathematically it is not over, but it's getting harder, that's for sure. We haven't helped ourselves. We've made it harder for ourselves. The game was there for us if we wanted it. The way we started, I thought it was a game we could win. There was nothing in it." Opposition verdict: Albion boss Darren Moore, "Not many teams will keep clean sheets here. We knew it would be a stern test, but we had the right answers, especially once we got in the lead. We knew what resilience they have here. I was here to see their comeback against Sheffield United myself. But we have people like Gareth Barry. He gives you wonderful composure. He's a calming influence, not overawed by the atmosphere. We were ready for the loss of Dwight Gale. There's no use crying over spilt milk. We accepted it and moved on." What the fans said at Holt interview: "I don't even get remotely excited for a match. I dread home games, cause I know I'll go, but I don't want to ever, and every week it's justified. It's awful at Savoie FC, slight improvement but still not great. 2 poor teams that will still be playing championship football next season at Sam Hands 1. What chance have you got when your midfield 5 is Howery Hahn, Whalen, Elmo, Green, and then poor McGinn? About that paper, you know we must be S****** when even Robson Kanu scores past us. At Lukeshub 19, 7 points off the playoffs, equals not bad, couple of wins and you're in the mix. Then you realize we've played 2 games more than 6th. Roger, 42, back from the game, had to leave on 75 minutes. Dad. Not much to say in truth. Team News practically waved a white flag, then on top of that WBA basically said second half, have the ball, you're not capable of hurting us. Embarrassing at the Brook. 77 worried that our plan at the moment seems to be to wait for Jack to get back. The atmosphere coming off a last-minute loss to Brentford in midweek. Villa were looking to bounce back against their neighbours, writes Connor Fitzgerald. It was a singing match before the game kicked off, with both sets of fans for a derby game. Hi-ho, Aston Villa was the loudest it's been all season before kickoff, along with numerous chants of "Holt Enders in the sky." Villa fans were stunned into silence just before halftime as Robson Kanu and Rodriguez scored past Lovren. There was sheer frustration in the second half for the home fans as nervy Villa were unable to break down the Baggies. It spilled over when Conor Hourihane withdrawal was cheered, while former Claret and Blue favourite Gareth Barry received a warm ovation when he went off. As the clock ticked down and with no prospect of a Sheffield United-style recovery, Villa Park started empty well before the end. Who's next? Stoke City v Villa, 3 p.m, Saturday, February 23. Championship, Bet365 Stadium. Stoke were held to a 1-1 draw at Ipswich Town yesterday. They were winning 1-0 thanks to James McLean's goal, but a last-minute equaliser from Wilkeen earned a point for Paul Lambert against his former club. The Potters are 17th, 7 places and 4 points worse off than Villa.